Welcome to channel Creative Art. My name is Tilma and today we are going to do painting on a fish bowl. This was a very simple and plain glass fish bowl which we have converted into a very beautiful decor piece by glass painting on it. So please do give it a try. All the materials required to make this beautiful decor pieces are mentioned in the description box below with their links from where you can also buy them online as well as shown in the video. To copy the images of this beautiful decor piece, to use it as a reference while making, please click on the link www.creativearthome.com, which is also my website. And please do not forget to subscribe my channel, friends, for more creative art painting videos. So enjoy painting, friends. Here, friends, first of all, I listed all the materials which we are going to require for this DIY. First of all, we'll be requiring different shades of glass. Here I'm showing you two glass pots. This is a small glass pot and this is a big fish bowl. This is a glass chimney and this is a glass shade. I'm going to design all this in different videos, and for coloring we are going to use Fevicryl glass colors which are water based and available in 10 shades. Water based colors do get dried up quickly and these are best for the beginners, and if you want your things to be permanent, do use Camelon glass color which are solvent based. It takes time to get dried up but these are quite permanent. Okay, so these are the difference between water based and solvent based colors. And for lining we are going to use 261 metallic gold Camelon glass liner, and before starting any of the designing part, we'll clean our glass things using Clean Mate. Okay, we have to simply spray this Clean Mate on our glass in this way. Spread it out. Now using a napkin, I'll wipe it in a very good way so that there are no stains or no dirt on it before we'll start designing. In the same way, I'm going to do the same thing with all the chimneys and the fish pots so that they are very clean and ready for use. Okay, so let's start now. We're also going to need a glass liner. This is Apsara glass marking white. Okay, this is best to use on leather or any metal or glass. You can also make lines on glass or design on glass and after that use the liner. I'm going to use a graph paper for perfect measurements on this glass utensils. Okay, here friends, in this video I'm going to paint on a big fish bowl. First of all, using my glass marker pencil, I'll make a lotus design and few leaves on one side of my pot. Marking a few parts will make your lining part much easy. Now I'm going to use 261 metallic gold Camelon glass liner to make the design. Okay, so this is how the lotus has come up. There are more few designs you can make on it. I'll show you one by one when I'll complete. In the same way, I'm going to design the whole pot with lotus and its leaf, and then I'll show you how does it looks. Okay, here friends, as you can see that our lining part on the pot is completed, and this is how it looks from all the sides when lining part has got dried up. I have kept it for at least 24 hours to get dried up completely, and still you can see that our pencil glass liner is visible. So using a clean cloth, just rub and clean all the white lining part which is visible to you. Please do take a note that your pot should be completely oil free before coloring it. So this is how it should look after cleaning. And so now we are going to start coloring using Fevicryl glass colors which are water based and available in 10 shades. If you want this pot to be permanent, you can also use solvent based colors, but it will be really difficult to get dried up. So please do prefer a water based color. Okay, so let's start now. So friends, for coloring a lotus, we are going to use tomato red and yellow. For coloring lotus leaves, we are going to use crystal green and yellow. And for coloring the background, we are going to use plain sea blue color. Okay, the whole background will be sea blue. So I'll start from a side and show you how we are going to color. As here you can see friends, as it is a fish pot and it is completely round, it is going to be really very difficult to paint on it. So you have to use a dryer immediately after you have placed color on a very small portion, and we are going to place color on very small parts and immediately we'll dry it up so that there is no mess. Okay, I have colored a small part and then I'll use a dryer to dry it. If the colors are moved away, you can place some more color wherever it is required. Okay, so in the same way we have to color it whole blue. The background should be whole blue and without spreading it. So friends, in the same way I'll be coloring all the background in the blue and I'll show you how does it looks, and after that we are going to color the lotus and the leaves. Okay, here friends, you can see that I have done all the background colors now and only the lotus and leaves are left to be colored. So this is how it looks till what we have done. So now I'm going to color the lotus leaves using crystal green and golden yellow. We'll make the shading using golden yellow and crystal green. Okay, so let's start. We are going to do them one by one. So I'm going to start it from here. First of all, on the edges of the lotus leaf, I'll apply some yellow. And then I'll use the crystal green color to mix with this yellow and bring it down. So after the shading is done, using a dryer, I'll dry this up first. I'll apply some more crystal green to look few parts much more dark and the shading things. Now we'll do the second leaf, the round shape. So we'll first of all apply yellow and then mix the yellow with green. Just pull it downward. Okay, now just use the dryer to dry it up. Also apply some extra green on this part so that the leaf would look deep over here. We'll repeat the same process for the whole leaf and the other leaves too. Okay, apply some yellow at the starting and after that shade it using green. I'll use my dryer. I can notice few bubbles over here, so immediately I'll pop it using a pin before this gets dried up, makes mess, and apply some more color in the center. The same we'll be doing for this. Dry it using a dryer. Again, we'll do the yellow first. Mix the crystal green with yellow and slowly bring the shading downwards. Now using a dryer, dry it up. And do the same for this part. Now I'm going to do the same process for all the lotus leaves. Here friends, now you can see that we have colored all the leaves and seed parts, okay? And now we are going to start coloring lotus. So we are going to make two shades of lotus. One will be like yellow and orange shade, and second with a little bit of tomato red, and second will be a combination of pink and tomato red. Okay, as the smudge we have made is a cold color combination, so that's why we are going to make the lotus bright like pink and red, or else the yellow and orange combination. Okay, so we'll start from a part. So here we are going to shade our first lotus. I'm going to use only some part of orange, and then I'll use yellow and mix up the orange and bring the shading down from the darker to the lighter part. Okay, try to avoid bubbles. Here is a bubble. I'll pop it using a pin, dry it using a dryer. Again, I'm going to do the same. I'll apply some yellow orange on the top and then mix it using yellow. Again, use the yellow mixed with orange. And yes, then use a dryer to dry it up. Color the top of it using orange and mixing it with yellow. Now I'll use a dryer to dry it up. In the center, I'm going to do it only yellow, plain yellow, no shade. So this is the lotus we have made, and on the same opposite side we'll do the same lotus with the same shading. And now I'm going to show you one more shading which we are going to do is a combination of pink and red. Okay, so let's start now. For that, first of all we'll pour some red, and then we'll use pink. Red or pink are just like sisters, so they just get mixed up very easily. Now I'll use dryer to dry it up. So after the flower has got dried up, I'm going to color the center using the golden yellow. Plain golden yellow color should be clearly visible. And dry it up using a dryer. So friends, here you can see we have made two lotus. One is a combination of orange and yellow, and the second is a combination of red and pink. And in the same way, I'm going to color rest of the lotus. Here friends, our coloring part is finally completed and it has got dried up now. I'm showing you all the sides. How does it look after coloring? It took about 24 hours to get dry up completely. This is the inside look. If you want to paint the bottom part also blue, you can also paint it blue if you want. So now we are going to do the next part. So the next part is after coloring, you can see that your linings has disappeared. So we are going to do the lining part once again. So I'll do the lining part using 261 metallic gold cadmium glass liner. You have to just follow the same lining as you have done. And here I'm also going to place a few seeds. So friends, in the same way we have to do the lining part, and I'll show you how does it looks after that. Okay. Here friends, as you can see that our painting on fishbowl is finally completed and it has got dried up, and here you can see I have done all the lining part once again so that it looks more beautiful and much more brighter. I'm going to show you the whole view of a beautiful fish pot and how beautiful it has come up after designing. I have made two shades of lotus, the lotus with pink and red and the second lotus with yellow and orange, and this is how beautiful it looks. Please do tell me in the comments below friends, how did you find this video, and if you did like this video friends, please do like and subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching.